Are you using ChatGPT? You should be. So I asked ChatGPT, what would a prospect of PSI TV want to know? What would someone who's considering being a guest on PSI TV want to know? And ChatGPT gave me some answers, and I'm going to answer them here. Let me share them with you. So these are the questions that ChatGPT shared with me. These are the things that prospects of PSI TV would want to know: the show content, the audience, the host reputation, the interview format, the goals and objectives, the logistics, and feedback from past guests. So while it does offer a little definition so that I stay on task, I'm going to go ahead and just go through these and respond. So PSI TV has a channel presence on Roku TV, Amazon Fire Vita TV. And then once we've interviewed our guests, we repurpose that interview for podcasts. We share it to 7 podcast platforms, in fact. We share it to YouTube and to our social media. We turn them into shorts and clips. And we can also create press releases for you. It all depends on the package that you choose. Now, PSI TV, we are knowledge brokers. So we are making you the star and sharing your content with a TV audience, and then with additional syndications out as well. We do not censor or really filter. So it does not matter what my personal beliefs are. Because I'm a knowledge broker, I am simply interviewing the guest, making you the star, and the questions that we ask take the perspective of what the audience would want to know. So what we do want to make sure of, though, is that there is an alignment between what you want to share and what our audience has come to expect. Because if we do not meet or exceed their expectation, not only will they not watch the show, which we have seen that happen, but if that happens too often, they will uninstall and stop watching PSI TV. So we do at least check for alignment. So for example, we consider ourselves to be an edutainment content channel, not entertainment. So if we do interview artists, which we have in the past, we focus on the business of their craft rather than sharing the singing and dancing and acting on our channel. So we do check for alignment. The next thing is the audience. Determine if the show's audience matches who you want to reach. So on the PSI TV website, we have our frequently asked question page, and on it we share a breakdown of the PSI TV demographics. Now these demographics will be different for the different platforms. So for example, on our YouTube channel, we do find that the audience is a little bit different than the television audience. Now, we consider ourselves to be in the influential reach business, not so much a TV business. TV is our primary platform. It's not our only platform, but we do share the demographics. If you go to the PSI TV website and click on the frequently asked questions, the audience insight is there. So for example, we are getting people from as young as 19, although the primary age group is 35 to 39. It's a almost, it's almost 50-50. It's 58% women, but I can tell you on YouTube, it is more men that watch us. When it comes to the education, we don't really seem to have too many graduate degree people watching the show, but we do have a lot of educated people watching the show where there's some college or a bachelor's degree. And then the income bracket, as you can see, the biggest bulk of them are the 50,000 plus income group. Now, this is huge. We do have some of the 250,000 plus group as well. But here's the thing, guys. This is the group, the 50,000 plus group. These are the middle class that want to jump to the next income level. They're not so poor that all they're focused on is surviving. They have a few dollars, and this group is looking to grow and improve their lifestyle. So that is there for you. So let's get out of this screen. And the next thing is the host reputation. Now, I'm going to show you a video clip that will answer, I believe, both the host reputation and the feedback from past guests. So let me switch screens again. I need to get that video. Okay. Okay, let me get that video. Share the screen. Let's get the ad to play out there. All right. All right, Jeremy, nice chatting with you today.
Thank you. Your pleasure. You're like the Oprah of interviewing. Well done.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. We have many testimonials, but here's two. So Soran Vernikov, these are our most recent. Thank you for being such an inquisitive and interesting host. You asked great additional questions and made a lot of interesting and thought-provoking comments. Depending on the show platform, that's what you should expect. You know, our show is an interview style show. So I'm asking questions and I research my guests so that I can pull out not only what it is I think my audience wants to hear, but what the guest wants to share in an interesting and thought-provoking way. Here is another video of what someone had to say.
Hey guys, I am here with Mark Golden. Trudy Behrman here from PSI TV. Mark has been on PSI TV as a guest. Mark, tell us what that was like for you.
Well, Trudy, I've got to tell you, it was the best business experience I've had this year. The primary reason is that I had a great conversation with you, and we got to talk about my business, which is one of my favorite subjects. But also, it has given me additional firepower in the marketplace. Very often when I meet with clients who are looking to sell their business and they want to know, can I trust you? Can I count on you? I can provide them immediately with social proof that shows, hey, this guy knows what he's talking about. He's an expert that's been on TV. They'll hear their very questions being asked by Trudy, and they'll get their questions answered. And I don't have to spend all of that time in my meeting with them doing that because they'll get it ahead of time when I send them the link ahead of the meeting. That's just one example. It made me over $350,000 since our interview. And I believe that social proof gave the clients the confidence to rely on me.
And was the whole experience of just the interview process, the whole, was that simple? Was that difficult? Was I hard to work with? What was that all like?
You were very easy to work with. Your questions put me at ease. I was comfortable the entire time. I wasn't scrambling for words. I didn't feel like I was under pressure or being interrogated. It was a warm conversation with a friend, and it comes across that way too. So it really made a splash in my marketplace, and that really wasn't even my intent. I just wanted a chance to go and sit down with a friend and talk and learn about each other. And man, she made it the best experience ever. I felt like I was on Oprah Winfrey's couch.
All right. Okay. And let's go back to the questions. Let's see, what else? Okay, so that took care of the host reputation and the feedback from past guests. Next one, interview format. It is an interview show. We research our guests, we prepare questions. We don't just get on the show and go, tell us about yourself. No, that's not what we do. We do research you. We plan our questions ahead of time. And it is, we ask the questions that we believe our audience would be interested to learn about you. The goal is for them to be introduced to you, to become aware of you, to know, like, and trust you. Goals and objectives. Consider your own goals. You as a prospect should consider your goals for preparing. Would this show help you achieve them? So if you are looking to get your offer or product or service in front of a new audience, this might be for you. If you think about it, YouTube has a channel on television. Why would YouTube have a channel on television if television wasn't a platform worth being on? YouTube understands influential reach, and TV definitely offers that. YouTube is great, guys, and you should be on free social media platforms, but TV is a little bit different. It's consumed differently. And because social media is free, anybody can be there. Any joker can be there. And when you send your prospect to watch you on or to consume content on the various social media platforms, those platforms, their goal is to keep people on the platforms. They don't care what they're consuming. They just want them there. So social media platforms of all sorts, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, they're all a vortex of distraction. So a person may be on their way to go and watch your thing, and before you know it, they haven't even seen it at all because something has caught their attention and off they go. Television is very different. Television is a big screen. People tend to watch it from their couch or their bed. They sometimes leave it on for background noise. And PSI TV is ad-free TV because we understand that when the attention is broken, it's hard to get it back, if at all. So we do not interrupt the content of our guests with an ad. So it is a very different experience, and you're going to be put in front of people who have never heard of you before, an absolutely cold experience. But there's a trust transfer because they know me. So there's a trust transfer that comes along with being interviewed. Plus, because TV is not for the jokers, a lot of times they're going to perceive you or your brand as a baller. It's cheaper than you think, because if you can afford a date night, you can afford to be on PSI TV. I can't say for all television platforms, but definitely for PSI TV. But the general public would not know that, and so they're going to believe that you are a baller, shot caller, because you're on TV, and your competitor is not here. Your competitor is in scarcity mode. They are shrinking, and they are not doing what you are doing and putting yourself out there so that you can be well known. Logistics. Now, however you're watching this right now, you have a way of contacting me, but you can also go to psitvnetwork.com and you can contact me there. I am super simple to find, and I do look forward to connecting with you. I think I got all those questions there. You can also head over to the PSI TV website. Let me stop sharing here. You can also head over to the PSI TV website, and you will see questions being answered there. All our frequently asked questions are there for you. Okay, that should take care of it for today. Trudy Berman here, super simple to find. I hope I've answered all your questions. If you have more, absolutely ask. I do engage, I do respond, and I do look forward to connecting with you.